YouTube, this is Kylie or Kylie Chasing Dreams coming to you with my 10/11 month update. Yes, 11 months. Can you believe that? It's just flowing. Yeah, just can't believe where the time has gone. I sort of thought about 10 months and then I thought, oh, we're close to 11 months, so here I am. So I chucked in a food haul before, instead of doing my 10 months. So here's an update on what I've been doing. So I had my gastric sleeve on the 27th of February 2014 at the Alfred Hospital in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. My highest weight was 156 kilos or 343.9 pounds. My start weight was 145 kilos, which is 319.7 pounds. And my current weight is 90.6 pounds, which is, for you Americans, under the Underland, so it's 199.7 pounds. Yay! So I'd sort of been sniffing around that mark for a few weeks, and it's like, oh, I've got to get there. But yeah, and so really my goal for us Aussies is into the 80s. So I'm like 700 grams off that. So yeah, it's getting there, but it is very slow. The last couple of months has been really slow. Frustrating as hell. So like for example, December I lost 1.9 kilos, which is only 4.2 pounds, and January is a total of 2.5 kilos, which is 5.5 pounds. So those last 2 months, the scales have just been going up and down like a damn yo-yo. So I've been really good during the week, and then I just bugger up on the weekends and eat shit, high carbs, which my body does not like. It just goes straight onto the hips. So yeah, what have I got? I did a little list here of what I was going to do. So yeah, so my snacking's increased, but I am trying to keep my calorie intake. It's approximately 800 to 1,000 calories a day. Protein has been, and this is during the week, as I said, I've been mucking up on weekends, so protein has been approximately 60 to 100 grams, and my net carbs have been approximately 15 to 30 grams. As I said, weekends are bad, and if I'm out, I'll just grab something that's easy to buy down the street and that, which is always carb load, full of carbs, rolls, or, I mean, it's healthy eating, but as I said, carbs just don't like me. So my exercise has been really good. I've been going to the gym. I've paid up for a full 12-month membership with the gym, and I've got 12 months of, I paid for a batch of 50 PT sessions, so it works out about one a week for the year, so which is really good. I've been doing the C to 5K. I'm up to week 7. So for someone who would not even run to save their life, my latest effort, I did 22 minutes straight. Woo! Sweated my guts out, but I did it. And week 7 is 25 minutes. It's only an extra 3. I can do it. So yeah. And in saying that, well done to Jadette's journey. You're up to week girl, love. Oh, week girl. Week 8, love. She's just flying away, and really good inspiration. And Jennifer Bleacher, you're just behind me. I think you're at the end of week 6, and you're rocking it. You're doing really good. Really proud of both you girls. Mel and Cass, you're still going. You can do it, girls. And there is a few others that have been chuffing along with the C to 5K. So it's been really good. So when I first started, I said, yeah, let's have a burl at it. And after the first day, I thought, oh, how am I going to keep going? But you just do. And yeah, I'm actually, when I have this new challenge of running a little bit longer, I get pumped, I get psyched, because you do a 5-minute warm-up walk, and it's like, come on, 5 minutes, get over so I can start running. So yeah, how my mind has changed is unbelievable. So and then also I've been going for a walk with Liz. Usually I'll hit the gym first and then meet her down. We've got a couple of really nice lakes here in Bendigo, and They range from 1.1 k's to about 1.5 around. So we do a couple of laps of the lake. So that's really good. I've had a crap time trying to find clothes. I'm out of the big girl shops, but I got hips, and where I could probably be a 14 in the top part, I'm still an 18 in the bottom, and can't get anything. And I'm fussy. Like when you couldn't get anything to fit you, or you basically had two shops to shop in, you'd put something on, you say, yep, that fits, that looks half decent, I'll buy that. Where now I have choices, I don't know my style, and yeah, I got jack shit to wear. I wear the same things day in, day out, and yeah, it's pretty boring now. And yeah, going away to Melbourne with the girls next weekend, and yeah, I ain't got nothing to wear. They'll be seeing the same as what I wore a couple of months ago, just a bit looser. But anyway, eventually my hips will come in a bit, hopefully, and I'll start finding some nice stuff that I like to wear. Another really interesting, really exciting thing going in my life is I bought a block of land just before Christmas. So I own a bit of dirt. And today I went and picked all my colours. So bricks, paintwork, cabinetry, floors, carpets, tile. Oh, I haven't done tiles for the bathroom. That's coming up. And electrical, so lights and PowerPoints and that sort of thing. That's coming up a little bit later. But a majority of the house has been picked and decided on. So if I change my mind, stiff shit. So that took me about 2 hours to do that. So I actually did pretty good, and I was lucky. My big sis, she's good at these sort of things. I mean, I can pick things and then you put them together and they'll look shit, where, you know, she can see what the final product will look like and that sort of thing. So she was there to help me, and I didn't overspend on upgrades. So I think I only spent $3,500 on upgrades. So I did, and $2,000 of that was for a spa bath. So yeah, I think I did pretty good. Okay, so back to weight loss. Just the sort of stuff that I'm eating. I did do a food haul on my last video. So basically I am just sticking to proteins. I have a protein shake in the morning, and I usually take that to work with me. So because I get up early, I've got to be at work by 8. Depending on how busy I am, I might have that finished by 9 o'clock. Morning tea is about 10:30, 11 o'clock, depending on how busy I am. And that's usually a cheese stick or a packet of protein chips. Then lunch can be a mixture of salad with prawns, cold meat, or I might make myself scrambled eggs. I do scrambled eggs in the microwave, and oh, they turn it, saves doing it in a pan on the stove. If you want me to do a video, let me know and put it in the comments down below. But I will do it takes like a minute and a half in the microwave, and they are not dry or yucky or anything. So if you want me to show you how to do them in the microwave, I will show you how to do them. And then tea is usually fish, meat. Well, usually when it gets to tea time, I really don't feel like eating, and I just pick at something. So, like for tea tonight, I actually had scrambled eggs. So, but yeah, really, come to tea time and I don't feel like eating, and I just make myself eat because I have to get me protein up or something like that. And of course, I do love my cheese. So, all different sorts of cheeses except for that stringy, fakey cheese. So yeah. I still have my Diet Coke. Sorry for all those people who hate fizzy stuff. Yes, I drink, and I will admit it, I drink Diet Coke. I can drink it full fizz, but I do let it sit for a while because you do feel it fizzing in your tummy. So I don't gulp it down. It's something you can't do, but I do let it go sit for a little bit. But if it's still full fizz, I'll only take really small mouthfuls at a time. And I've tried, alcohol-wise, I'll have Jim Beam and Diet Coke. Bought up in a pub when I was a kid, learned to drink the top shelf. So, yeah, I don't drink beer or wine or anything like that. So, top shelf it is for me. Also, I did come up with let's just say I learnt my lesson. I decided not to have my protein shake one morning, and then I just didn't have time to have morning tea, and I just had something really little for lunch. By the time I got home, I did a couple of things, did some washing and all that. My sugar dropped to the worst I've ever felt it. I had full-on body shakes, And the only thing I have in my house with sugar was a leftover box of favourite chocolates. And I scoffed half a box of them down to get my sugar up. And it just wasn't happening. I was just shaking like a leaf. And I knew it was my sugar. And then I looked on I googled and found out that chocolate isn't really a good thing to get your sugar up. You should be having something like a soft drink, a full sugar soft drink or something like that. And I just didn't have it in the house, so I just had to hope that, and I didn't even have any carbs in the house. I didn't have bread or anything like that to get my sugar up. So yeah, basically, and I wouldn't have had time to boil some rice or something. So yeah, I just had to wait for that to settle down. So I've really got to make sure that I eat in a routine so that my sugar doesn't do that again. Another thing I did come across, kidney stones. Yep, fluid. I've been really bad on water. Water just makes me feel heavy and bloated. It's hard to drink. I have tried a couple of the Matrix nectars. I've got a couple of little clips that I might, if I get time, I'll post them on the different flavours that I've had. So I have found a couple that aren't too bad. Yeah, so that helps me get in about 500 mils of water, but I also get my protein kick in that as well. So that wasn't too bad. There's a couple of Crystal Lights that I don't mind. But once again, it's like, it just gives me this yucky, I end up with an aftertaste, and it's like, well, yeah, it's just not like my Diet Coke. But I used to drink with the Diet Coke, I used to drink 5 or 6 cans a day, and during the week I have 1 and maybe 2 on the weekend each day. So yes, fluid is a problem. So I ended up a day in the emergency department with really good drugs and fluids pumped through me so that the kidney stone could move. So I have to keep an eye on that. So fluids, guys, keep it up. Okay, so NSV. This is quite funny. I was at work, and if you don't know, I am a pathology collector, so I collect blood. Yes, I stab people for a living and don't get charged for it. Anyway, this lovely lady come in, and I knew her. Said g'day, blah blah blah, having to talk to her. She just sat in. She wasn't real talkative like she normally was. Anyway, and I hadn't seen her for probably 6 months, 8 months. Anyway, get the needle ready, stick it in her arm. She goes, oh, that's just as good as Kylie does. And I sort of look at her and I'm thinking, I am Kylie. And well, she nearly jumped out of her chair and that needle nearly come back out of her arm because she was in shock to think that I was the same person. So yeah, it's really flattering, and like I am getting, 4 or 5 people a day commenting about my weight and that sort of thing. And I've never hidden it from anyone that I've had surgery. If people ask, I tell them the truth. I've even got the doctors in the clinic. One doctor sent a very, very big lady over to me, and she was a bit nervous, but she just piped up and said, the doctor has got me to ask you about your surgery. So, it was quiet, and I sat there and gave her my view on things, because we don't give medical things out, but it was my point of view. So hopefully she'll go back. She might watch some of your videos out there, because I did mention that YouTube had people were on YouTube to get ideas and see people's journeys. So yeah, okay, so that sort of summed up my last 2 months. Christmas came and New Year's came and gone, same old stuff. So yeah, so looking forward to next weekend for a night out with the girls, and then a big getaway at the end of April. So my next goal is to get into the 80s, and I'm hoping to be there next week. But who knows, with this weight loss, it's getting harder. But that's life. So yeah. Yeah. So I guess that's about it. G'day to everyone out there. I'm just rambling now, so I do wish you all the best, and keep doing what you're doing. That's all you can do. So have a good one, and I will see you at my 12-month update. Okay, bye.